Good morning. In the last video, we discussed the area amount of inertia of a Z section with respect to centroidal axis and base axis. Those who haven't seen that video, kindly go through that. I have given the link of that video in the description. In this video, we are going to see the moment of inertia of a composite section. Now, let us go to the problem. Find the moment of inertia of the following composite section. In this problem, they have mentioned only the moment of inertia. So, if it is a simple moment of inertia, by default, it is the moment of inertia with respect to centroidal axis. So here we have to find the moment of inertia with respect to centroidal axis only. Now let us go to the first step. It is dividing the composite section. As I already mentioned, it is important to divide the composite section because uh, as a whole composite section we cannot find the moment of inertia directly. So we have to divide it in regular shape. Okay. I have given the formulas of regular shapes in a separate video. I have given the link of that video also in the description. Those who haven't seen that video, kindly go through that. Now let us go to the composite section. Here is the composite section. Now let us see how to divide this one. First, you know that it can be divided. Take this as a square. So this is one section, a square of dimension 6 into 6, and then here is a triangle, the second one of dimension, here it is 3 and here it is again 6. Then third one can be another triangle of dimension, here it is 6 plus 3 9 and here it is 6. So these are the uh, divisions of composite section. This is what here also I have done, a square, a triangle and another one triangle. Now let us go to the second step. In the second step we are going to find the values for all these 5 variables, x1, y1, a1, ig1x and ig1y. First take the square, take the square and draw a diagram for it separately. So here is the square. As we discussed, the dimensions are 6 meter and 6 meter. Now when you draw this axis, you have to draw how it is positioned in the original composite section. That is a very important thing. Then g1, okay, this is the center for this square. Now let us go to the 5 variables. X1 equal to 6 by 2 3 meter, y1 is again half of this distance, 6 by 2 3 meter. Then area is multiplication of these two, that's 6 meter square. Then ig1x, ig1x is the moment of inertia with respect to this axis. This is the x-axis passing through the center at g1. Now ig1x is the moment of inertia with respect to this axis, and the next one ig1y is the moment of inertia with respect to this axis. Okay, so this axis. Now let us see the formula. This is the formula for square with respect to x-axis a to the power 4 divided by 12, and with respect to y-axis a to the power 4 divided by 12. Now use the formula. Here in the place of a substitute 6, you get the answer as 108 meter to the power 4, and in the place, and for ig1y in the place of a substitute 6, you get the same answer as 108 meter to the power 4. Now the second one is the second triangle. It is positioned from y axis by 6 meter. Now this is the position of the triangle, which is positioned 6 meter from y axis, and the dimensions are, here it is 6 meter, here it is 3 meter. Now let us go to the 5 variables. X2 equal to, you have to add this 6 meter first. Then since it is a triangle, and from this end it is a line end, and this distance is now 3 by 3, okay, that is b by 3, but in the place of b here you have 3. So here it is 3 by 3, which is 7 meter, and y2 equal to, again from this to this distance is y2 6 by 3 2 meter. Then a2 of bh, you will get the answer as 6 meter square. Now ig2x, okay, ig2x, it is nothing but the axis passing through this g2. So this is x-axis. We have to find the moment of inertia with respect to this axis as well as the moment of inertia with respect to this y-axis. So here it is given. Now let us see the formula for it. For triangle, the formula with respect to x-axis is bh cube divided by 36, and with respect to y-axis hb cube divided by 36. Now the values are substituted, you will get the answer as 18 meter to the power 4, and here also the values are substituted, the answer is 4.5 meter to the power 4. Now let us take this third triangle of dimension. Here it is 6 meter, and width is equal to 6 plus 3 9 meter, and the triangle is drawn here as 9 meter and 6 meter. This is G3, which is located from y axis by x3 and from x axis by y3. Now x3 equal to 2b by 3. Why here I have used 2 by 3 is, here this is a point end. From point end it is 2b by 3, and substitute the values, you get the answer as 6 meter. Then y3 equal to, since y3 is referred from minus y axis, here it should be positioned by minus. The sign should be minus. 6 by 3 minus 2 meter. Then area, substitute the value, you get the answer as 18 meter square. Now Ig3x, which is nothing but the axis passing through this one, this axis, and G3 is nothing but this one. Okay, so you have to find the area moment of inertia for these two axes. Here it is Ig3x, Ig3y, substitute the values, and you get the answer as 54 meter to the power 4, 121.5 meter to the power 4. Now the third step is finding the centroid. Use the summation formula. Here there are 3 sections, so x1, a1, 2, x3, a3. Substitute all the values. We have found all the values in the previous step. Substitute and you will get the answer as 4.3 meter. Similarly, y bar also substitute, this is the equation, substitute the values, you will get the answer as 1.4 meter. Now the next one is moment of inertia about the centroidal axis. So here is the formula. Igx equal to ix1 plus ix2 plus ix3. Ix1 is nothing but the moment of inertia of the square. This is the moment of inertia of a triangle 1. This is the moment of inertia of the second triangle with respect to centroidal axis. You have to find separately, then you have to add. Now let us look at this diagram. Here this is the position of centroid for this square. Okay, so we know the moment of inertia about this axis, Ig1x. This is Ig1x. Now they have asked us to find the moment of inertia with respect to this axis, centroidal axis, Igx. Okay, you see here this axis is parallel to this one, okay, which is separated by this distance, okay. Now since these two axes are parallel to each other, I am going to use parallel axis theorem. Something like, I want to know the moment of inertia with respect to Igx. So here Igx, this is what I want to know, okay, which is equal to Ig1x. Already I found the answer for this one. Then I am going to use parallel axis theorem plus area of the square into distance square, where d is the distance between these two axes. Now d can be found like, okay, so from base axis g1 is positioned by y1, okay, so y1, and from base axis the central axis is positioned by y bar, so minus y bar. Now y1 minus y bar is nothing but d. Now this can be rewritten as y bar minus y1, because both are same, because I am going to take the square of this one, okay, so both minus and plus doesn't matter, the sign can be converted into plus only. Now this equation has become like this: Ig1x plus a1 y bar minus y1 the whole square, okay. So this is the moment of inertia with respect to centroidal axis for the square. Okay, I'm going to use the same formula for the first triangle. You just look at here. Here only I'm going to change the number ig1, here ig2x. Similarly here it is a1, here it is a2, here it is y1 and y2. So this is how this formula can be applied into any areas. Okay, again I'm going to use for the next triangle here ig3x, a3 and y3. Okay, so the concept is same, concept is this only, it is applied into all the sections. Okay, now substitute the values and we get the answer as 482.4 meter to the power 4. Similarly, I am going to find with respect to y axis IGY, IY1 plus IY2 plus IY3, but here also the concept remains same. Okay, but the formula is changed according to the y axis. Like here it is IG1y. Moreover, here the difference is changed like x bar minus x1. Okay, and again the same equation applied to the second triangle where it is 2 a2 x2, and for that triangle g3 a3 and x3. So concept remains same, concept is this only. Okay, concept is this only, parallel axis theorem, and substitute all the values, you'll get the answer as 393, I'm sorry, 390.6 meter to the power 4. So this is what the problem. Kindly go through this video one more time to get better understanding. We will meet in the next video where we are going to solve another problem in area mode of inertia. Thank you.